All right, y'all, man. We back with another story time, man. This story time got to do with me get a little, you feel me, a little bit of that greatness while I'm in class. But before I actually get to the story, I'm gonna give y'all like a little background. So at the time, I had just moved from Ohio to Houston. I was the new kid on the block. Uh, and I want to say like not to sound cocky or nothing. I probably stood out. I think I definitely stood out to like the females and shit that was there. So with that being said, I was in class one day. I'm in class one day. One of the girls or whatever that was helping me, she like, can I get your Instagram? Me not paying no mind, and like I said, she helping me. I'm like, okay, I need the help. Gave her my Instagram. That's where I messed up. That is it. That's where I messed up. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, I gave her my Instagram. We was chatting or whatever. She wanted to, you feel me? Keep in contact. We was always talking about school. We used to talk about our personal lives or whatever the case may be. You feel me? Regular conversation. Regular conversation. I didn't. I didn't start stuttering. Regular conversation though. It wasn't nothing like. Wasn't nothing crazy. But I'm also gonna give y'all some more background too. Not on the girl. I'm gonna give y'all some background on the situation as a whole. Uh, in Houston, the school I went to, um, before this specific time where everything took place, I had football practice during the day. Football practice was fifth period. If you know, you know. A full practice, you wearing pads, you sweating. If you know, you know. So you feel me? Me and the girl texting or whatever. We talking or whatever. The girl tell me, you feel me? I don't know how we got on this topic at all. Like, but I think she asked me like how many bodies or something I had. I might have told her I probably did. Uh, but when I asked her, she told me she was a virgin. Red flag. No, I'm just playing. But really, you feel me? We still conversating or whatever. But she feeling me though. I respect it. She feeling me. She let me know that she feeling me. She telling me like, yeah, I want to do this to you. I want you to take my virginity. You want me to what? No. So you feel me? Me being a boy, bro. Like I ain't. You feel me? She not ugly. You feel me? I ain't passing up on this. You feel me? That's my first little bit of ass, and you feel me? Here. I don't know if I could say that. I might have to bleep that out. But one day, one day we at school or whatever. She knew my I forgot what teacher it was. It was one of my teachers though. After my football period, she knew that teacher though. She seen me in the class, so she came in there or whatever. She talking to the teacher or whatever, blah blah blah. Then she come talk to me. She like, I didn't know you was in here, blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah. Matter of fact, I think it was Spanish. Might have been Spanish. Cause when I was in high school at my past school, I didn't have to take a language at the time. I could have took it like whenever I wanted to. I was gonna take it my 11th grade year, but they ended up making me take it 10th grade. Or damn, I might have been taking it. No, I was taking it 10th grade. I'm lying. I'm lying. I was taking the 10th grade, but they was way ahead of me. Way ahead of me. So with them being my bad, Joe. So with them being you feel me, way ahead of me, I'm in there. I'm really not paying it no mind. But my teacher, being the nice lady that she was really like letting me pass, like because and I really think it had to do with me like I'm out of state. I told her from the jump, like, man, this is all like, this is crazy. But her and the teacher was talking or whatever. So then later that night, we on the phone. She like, yeah, I didn't know you was in that class or whatever, blah blah. She was like, I'll be free most of the time during that class. I'm like, for real? She like, yeah. So, I want to say I probably came. I don't know how much time went past. It could have been a week. It could have been a couple days or whatever. But I think it was probably like a couple days. I ended up getting a haircut. I came to school. She was on me instantly. You feel me? Instantly. Uh, she was Obi. We was talking. She was texting me or whatever. She like, yeah, on my free period, I might come in there or whatever. For some reason, I don't know why. This specific day, my class was like empty as hell. It like empty, beyond empty. But it wasn't like it was empty like it was just me in the class. It was me and a couple other people. But the couple other people, they had they had their own shit going on. It was all type of weird shit going on at that school. But they was basically in their own little cahoots with they peoples. You feel me? If you don't know what I mean by peoples, they significant others. They was, you feel me? They was in their own little cahoots with their significant others or whatever. Mind you, I don't have no significant other at the time. I'm just chilling. I don't know what's going on. I'm not even observing. I'm just here so I don't get fined. 100. But like I was saying, the girl came back or whatever. She came back to the class. She like, man, ain't nobody in here. Where everybody at? To the teacher or whatever, not to me, because of course I don't know why. The teacher don't know why either the whole time. But I don't. I think they end up being on like the part of the majority of the class was in some type of program or something. They was on a field trip or something like that. But that's all besides the point, bro. So we get, I want to say probably like 10 minutes go by. Her and the teacher talking. I'm ear hustling a little bit. She like, yeah, I gotta go do something. She like, oh, okay. I'll probably still be in here when you get back. Are you still gonna be in here? I'm guessing you gonna help me with this homework. But yeah, though. I heard that or whatever. I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. So I'm on my phone. I end up looking up. The teacher actually end up leaving. I want to know why she's standing here, but she's standing here. I knew I had the sauce. I knew I had the sauce when she told me we could do it right here, right now. I said, in front of all these people, you not scared? She like, I ain't worried about them. Well, I am. Because I ain't trying to get expelled. You hear me? Not over this. So, she in the class, man. She tried to fill all up in my pads, man. She tried to fill up me. Like, she tried to get her a piece. I couldn't let her get a piece. At least I thought I could. At least I thought. But you feel me? She start, you feel me, trying to touch on a young boy. She start trying to touch on me. I had to let her. I had to. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. But I had to let her. But she feeling on me or whatever. But I ain't really panning on mine too, cause I'm still on my phone the whole time. I ain't just like awkwardly sitting there. And mind y'all, like we sitting on the floor. Like I'm sitting on the floor on the like by a desk. But in the back of the classroom. Not you really could just see my legs on some shit. But the way she was trying to lay her head like, You feel me? You feel me? She was trying to lay her head right there. So the way I'm looking at it, I'm like, damn, somebody looking at your legs. It probably look like you doing something weird. She like, I don't care. You don't care. I care. Like I said from the jump, I care. But I let her go ahead. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't drop my out the drawers. I felt the air. I got scared. I'm like, damn. It's over with for me. Like I'm about to I'm about to I'm about to get suspended, something. I just got here, bro. I just got here, bro. You about to put this on my record already, bro. I can't just for this. So she get to putting her on that. You feel me? Nah, I ain't gonna lie. It was nice. You hear me? It was nice. I don't know why my frames and shit doing all that, y'all. But if you feel me, if my shit going in and out, I probably gotta fix something. But I let her go ahead. But then, you feel me? You know when you get to doing too much, you might get to making a little noise. Motherfucker might get to making a little noise. We ain't trying to be making no noise. We ain't trying to be making no noise. We already ain't supposed to be doing this. You trying to get me out of here? Or are you trying? You feel me? You making a noise, not me. Hold on, pause. I'm not over there, girl. I'm not me. But you over here making this noise on my Peter Whacker, and you think that we not about to get caught? And then in my head, it got me to thinking, how many times have you done this before for you to want to do this? Do I really got you wanting to risk your freedom for some Peter Whacker? Are you serious? But all in all, man, she like, you feel me? She like, no, let me keep going. I'm like, keep going. Then one of the kids, he got up. One of the little Mexican kids, he got up. Him and his girlfriend, like I said, they in cahoots. Him and his girlfriend. Well, he got up. He started walking over towards the desk. I ain't never took my Peter Whacker from a biddy so quick. Y'all know how motherfucker. Y'all know how. Matter of fact, I gotta show you. I'm gonna just pull the clip up. Matter of fact, I ain't pulling up shit. Y'all know how CD Lamb took that phone from that girl? I took my Peter Whacker quicker than that, man. 100. Cause she almost got me up out of there. For sure. But like, the teacher did end up coming back probably like 10 minutes later. Or something like that. Probably like 10 minutes later. But I wasn't taking no more chances with that shit. I never did no shit like that again. I would never do no, like, I didn't want to do that from the jump. Cause like, I'm not a fan of that. Like, that specific school, I've seen used condoms in the staircases and shit. So, yeah, that's why I never would take the back staircases and shit. Because like, I ain't trying to be seeing all that. What? Y'all don't have homes? Y'all don't got cars, something. The bathroom, dude, like, the bathroom more reasonable, but you in a staircase, like, imagine somebody walk in and see you tapping that little butt. Like, I hope you're not on the floor. I hope y'all standing up. Like, I pray that you're not on the floor hitting that butt. Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, man, that's really the end of this story time. I got a whole bunch of story times, bro. Like, we gonna